Boris Tchaikovsky works in Skopje, the capital city, but everything he needs is here in Rashtag village. And his commute just got a lot shorter, 15 minutes instead of 40, thanks to 5 new kilometers of blacktop.
This new road will be a bloodline for the village, a connection with the capital, and will, in essence, keep the village alive.
Mladen and Veselinka Jovanovsky grow lettuces just outside Rashtag. They load them up in their small van and deliver them fresh to the local McDonald's several times a week via the new road. New roads break isolation in more ways than one. Even short ones keep small farmers in business, and they can bring outside business too. The mayor of Rashtag and surrounding villages has high hopes for his municipality's 3 new roads.
The ring road around Skopje is close to the 3 new roads. They will provide easier access for the citizens of the municipality to the ring road, and with that, we expect better and quicker development in the area of agriculture in these areas.
Better and quicker development of farming, housing, tourism, and trade is the aim of the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. To do that, the country is working to improve dilapidated infrastructure with support from the World Bank. It's fixing or building hundreds of kilometers of rural and regional roads, highways and railways, and border crossings.
Investments in road infrastructure have been greatly increased in the last few years, and we can expect to reap the first economic benefits of these improvements in the next few years.
The bloodline that connects the country to its neighbors isn't finished, but there are already benefits. Traveling the road, part of which is now a highway, is faster and cheaper. Overpasses and on-ramps will make it safer. Although it's taking longer and costing more than expected, finishing the highway is a must.
Within the framework of the priority upgrade of Corridor 10 to a level of a motorway, we are in the midst of the construction of the section between Tabanovci and Kumanovo, which is extremely significant, since it represents an entry point to the country. This upgrade will greatly facilitate the transit of goods. It will speed up the flow of passengers, and it will bring economic benefits to the state.
Crossing the border is a snap. Gone are 24-hour waits on a narrow, potholed road. Cars breeze through streamlined customs and passport controls on new lanes. Trucks are processed, goods inspected and cleared in an hour or 2, allowing them to reach farther markets.
The reduction of the waiting time at the border enables the transport of agricultural products, even to the furthest destinations, such as Russia, Germany, the Netherlands, Norway, and Denmark.
Simpler laws and shorter forms, many of which can be filled in at the freight company itself, mean almost all the trucks at this customs lot will be on their way by afternoon. That cuts costs for shippers and businesses.
Transporters charge lower fees if during a week they can do 2 or 3 routes, and higher fees if they can do only 1 route.
This mobile scanner is helping to eliminate the need to open every truck, and streamlined veterinary and sanitary checks help get trucks on their way. On the tracks linking Europe to Asia, the country is a small 2-hour link. It used to be a lot slower. There are 27 train stations along the way. For years, each station master had to call the next to signal an oncoming train. Phone relay is now a relic. All trains can be tracked border to border and controlled on this one board.
The rail traffic along Corridor 10 has increased, but also the throughput and the promptness.
It's expected to become even faster. A massive reform of the railway that once hemorrhaged money and time has been underway. With support from the World Bank, the railroad was restructured, this information system, and much more bought.
And it will enable us to become interoperable with European railroads and achieve required ETCS standards.
To meet those standards, employees have been retrained, decrepit equipment replaced or refurbished. Modern maintenance trucks check new sleepers and bridges on this stretch connecting Feni, the country's largest iron and nickel plant, to the main line. At a former stop on the Orient Express line, a new maintenance locomotive lets engineers check wire tension. New locomotives like this one require less upkeep. The aim is to provide better freight and passenger services that will contribute to economic growth with a company that eventually breaks even.
Now, the new company requires new restructuring in order to adapt to the market conditions. So, we'll have to make every effort necessary, and in the very near future, to restructure the company, to reinvigorate it by hiring new personnel, all with an aim to better adapt to the new way of doing business.
Students like the train because it's cheap. Business people think it could be faster. But as the railways become more efficient, a pickup in freight and passenger traffic is on its way. Upgrading the country's physical setup is a necessary part of a broad plan to strengthen the economy. This includes making roads better and trains faster to do business.